Alright, so change of plans. I was going to drive straight through, go to Biloxi and hit the casino at night when it's not crowded, which is my favorite time. But I came to a parking area, which is just a rest area with no bathroom, no building. If it sounds like I just woke up, it's because I did. Pulled in here, was going to play around on my phone for a couple minutes, send a couple texts, and well, 7 hours later, I woke up. Here I am. So I ended up sleeping pretty much the whole night from like midnight to 7 a.m., which is about what time it is now. So I'm still an hour and 20 minutes outside Biloxi, but what I'm going to do is go to the glass place in Pascagoula first, because I should have already been there by now. But the good thing about that is there's no appointment required. When I called and they said they could get me in the morning, they said, you know, if you don't come in right away, that's okay. Just show up whenever. You might just have to wait a few minutes. So I'm going to go get that taken care of, then I'll head to Biloxi. Just getting into the outskirts of Pascagoula, Mississippi, on my way to the auto glass place to get the windshield chip repaired. Coming into Biloxi up ahead, big old bridge down here on the bayou. I love the Gulf Coast. It was not good news at the glass place. They said they couldn't repair it because it was too big. Here's a picture of it. They wanted to just install a new windshield for $185. I said no, and I just left because, I mean, it's not that bad and it's not in my line of sight, so I can just ignore it for now. But it's not so much the money, it's that my truck is a 1996 and it has the original windshield. Libby Owens Ford glass. You can't even get that anymore. So I really want to save this windshield. So I'm going to get a second opinion somewhere when it's convenient. And if nowhere can fix it, I'm just going to leave it. I wanted to go check out IP Casino, which is owned by Board Gaming, the same people that own Sam's Town in Vegas, which I love. But the parking there was garage only. They had no surface parking, and my truck was just too tall to fit in it. For some reason, casino parking garages in Vegas or Biloxi or wherever, they just seem to be low for some reason. It was only 6'8". I need about 6'10" to 7 feet, something like that. My experience over the years has been most parking garage entrance signs lie about the height, and they're always a little bit lower than they tell you. But I pulled in, my antenna was slapping off the beams overhead, which is really bad for it, so I turned around and left. So whatever. So I hit up the Boomtown, like I just said, and that was really good. I'll probably even go back there later today. Big assortment of penny machines. Right now I'm at Palace, which is still here in Biloxi, right on the peninsula. And this one had surface parking. There's actually some other trucks and big vehicles in this lot. So I'm going to go check out this place. I'm not going to go to Beau Rivage, Harrah's, or Hard Rock because I've been to all of those before on a previous trip to Biloxi. And they're more expensive. They don't have penny machines or very few of them. So I'm checking out some of the other casinos in Biloxi that I haven't yet been to. I really did like Boomtown. And let's go see what's going on at Palace. Alright, so right after that last clip you just saw, I got busy doing something on my phone for like 20 minutes, or maybe closer to a half hour. Just a couple of things I had to take care of. And by the time I got done doing that, I really didn't feel like going into the Palace Casino. I was hungry and kind of feeling like I needed a shower, so I went about 8 minutes up the street to Motel 6, got a room there. Went in, took a shower, ate. I stopped at Dollar Tree, which was like across the street from it. Just got more cheap crap to eat, basically. I mean, I love that stuff. I love all the frozen food in there. And yeah, I'm not eating too great on this trip, but I mean, that's me. What's new? So I ate and showered, relaxed a little bit. It's a couple hours later, and I'm heading back to Biloxi to go to the casino. Palace is the first stop. I do want to see it, and that's where I'm going right now. But before I get into Biloxi for the casinos, earlier today I was driving over this big bridge, It goes to Biloxi. It's like a mile or a little over a mile long, and it goes to Biloxi on the other side of it, and then over here is Ocean Springs, Mississippi. On this side of the bridge, that's where the Motel 6 is. And I saw people walking on the side of this really big bridge on a cool-looking sidewalk, and I was like, man, I want to do that. And then coming down off the bridge, I saw this parking area over here, which is just for that, I think. I think there's beach access, like, over here, too, but there's parking for that and the bridge. So I pulled in, and it was raining buckets a few minutes ago, but it just stopped, so I'm going to take advantage of this window in the weather and go over there and onto the bridge walkway, then over to Palace Casino and wherever the day takes me from there. And I chose Motel 6, by the way, because it had a good price. Of all the places that had a good price, it was the most convenient to the casinos, only like 8 minutes up the street. And it had a microwave in the room and a fridge, so I grabbed that. And I'll show you guys the room later on when I get back there. And it's not like I have a shortage of money right now, because I don't, but it's like every time I think of staying somewhere nice, I'm like, I'm going to pay all this money, I'm going to eat, shower, sleep, and leave. What a waste. So I always just take the cheapest possible room I can get, usually. And I actually did look into the casino hotels right in the heart of Biloxi. The cheapest one was the Beau Rivage, but it was $99 before tax. So it would have been like $110 to stay there. And Motel 6 with tax was $54. So I'm like, why am I going to spend all that extra money? I'm just sleeping and eating and leaving and showering. Like, could I have afforded it? Yes. Did it feel like a wise use of money? Not really. In Vegas, because I was there about 3.5, 4 weeks ago. In Vegas, virtually everything on the Strip, except like, you know, the Cosmopolitan and like some of the like real premium expensive properties like Caesar's Palace, and like most hotels on the Vegas Strip are $65, including tax and everything right now. If it was like that here in Biloxi, I'd definitely be staying in one of the big fancy casino hotels. But 110 and up just felt a little bit like, eh. But anyway, I'm going to shut up now and get on this bridge walkway. I've been rambling on long enough here. So it wasn't beach access over here. It was a yacht club. So all of this parking must be for the bridge walkway. Leads me to believe it's going to be pretty cool up here. Which it sure looked like from when I was driving over this bridge earlier today. So I was right the first time. It's beach access behind the yacht club. And here's the parking over here. But that's neither here nor there. There's an overlook coming up on the side of the walkway. That looked like the place to be when I was driving over the bridge. Here's the overlook. Biloxi is over here. You can kind of see the tops of some of the buildings. Alright, that was fun. That was definitely worth seeing, but it is now casino time. Just pulled into the parking garage at Golden Nugget right here in the heart of Biloxi. From something I read online, it said this had the most 1-cent games and the widest variety of 1-cent games. So figured I'd check this out. In the parking garage here, it was noticeably higher than IP. So my truck fit through the height clearance, no problem in this one. I'm on like the 4th floor of the garage, just all alone. It's not very crowded because it is Tuesday after all. I'm going to go check this out, then I'm going to go check out Palace, and then I'll probably make my way back to Boomtown at some point. Just leaving the Golden Nugget. I was in there about an hour and a half playing penny machines. Only spent $1. I put in $2. Ended up cashing out $1 at the end. It just, it's cheap entertainment. It was a little bit of an odd one because it was kind of like an upscale casino feel. It felt like something fancier, like an MGM or like a Caesars property, but it wasn't. It was just Golden Nugget. Not even sure who owns it. I went to that one because I've read online they had a lot of penny machines, which they did, but not a lot of variety. There was, you know, they'd have 2 or 3, maybe 3 or 4 different penny machines, but they'd have like 20, 30 of each of them. Well, not bad. I had some fun in there for almost a couple hours. Heading over to Palace, right up here in front of me. And I know from earlier today when I sat in the parking lot and never went in that, I don't know what their garage clearance is, but they have outdoor parking, so I'm just gonna head for that. Short ride. The camera's been rolling the whole time. This is unedited. Palace is right up here. Just left Palace, completely even on the entire day so far. So I came out of here up $1. So I've been playing penny slots for over 3 hours today, completely 100% even, not up anything, not down anything at all. I was about to leave Palace and then I hit 200 credits on a slot machine, which on penny slots is $2 because it's 1 cent per credit. And that was kind of nice, but I just took the $2 and left because I was ready to go anyway. And I'm still sitting here trying to figure out where I want to go next. Here at Palace, the parking garage was really low again, so my truck was just a hair too high. Like my truck, you know, it's bigger than a car, obviously, but it's not like super high. Still wouldn't quite fit in the parking garage here by like a couple inches. But they had this outdoor lot for big vehicles. There's like some other trucks and things in here. And the entrance is just like right over here on foot. It wasn't very far, so it ended up working out pretty well. Decided I didn't feel like going to Beau Rivage. Ended up back at Boomtown. And man, it is windy. So I called it a night. I'm back at the room. It's about 11. Completely even. Played penny slots for several hours today. Completely even. Didn't lose anything at all. Which was pretty good. Not that I cared too much because it's so cheap. But anyway, very good day here in Biloxi. I'm about 5 miles up the street from the casinos at the Motel 6. Just pretty tired. Got a long day of driving ahead of me tomorrow. So this... I think this is going to probably be the last clip in this vlog, and then tomorrow's going to be a new video that's probably going to take me all the way to Florida, where I'm going to be living in Winter Haven. But I'll show you this room real quick. Didn't really bring much in, because I was just kind of lazy. So I left it in my truck, so I'll have to run out in the morning to get clothes before I take a shower. So yeah, this is all I have in right now, just my essentials. And some food in the fridge from earlier. So I'm just going to cut this out right here and end this vlog because I'm exhausted. But I'll talk to you guys tomorrow in the next video. Thanks for watching.